Hello, my name's Georgia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we have a makeup tutorial. I don't want to call it a tutorial because I don't feel like I am qualified to show people how I do makeup. It's kind of just like a chatty get ready with me, but I am showing you how I do this makeup, so I guess it is a tutorial. If you're new here, this is basically going to be me talking a load of rubbish for the next 20 minutes probably. Just created this makeup look that I've got on right now. Most of the products that I did use are drugstore. There is a little bit of high end, but the majority of my makeup bag is drugstore, just because I feel like if you can find it for cheaper, then why not use those. I'm not claiming to be a makeup artist in any way, shape or form. I'm not even claiming to be good at makeup. A few people have asked me now to do a makeup tutorial, and I was a bit hesitant to do one at first just because I don't actually think I'm that good at makeup at all. But I do enjoy watching these videos myself, so I thought today that I would create this look for you. So if you do like this look and want to see how I created it, then please keep watching and subscribe to my channel. So you're going to have to excuse this mess. My hair is currently drying because I've only just got out of the shower. And yeah, we're going to change it all anyway, so bear with me on that one. So the first thing obviously I like to do is moisturise. I just use the simple moisturiser. I don't actually know what look I'm going to do today, just because I can never decide until I've got all my makeup in front of me, and then we'll just see where we go. I'm not actually going anywhere today, I just really fancy doing my makeup. So we shall see. Also, can I just say how weird my skin goes when I put moisturiser on it? It goes so red. I always put a lip balm on as well, just to prep the lips. Okay, I don't know whether to go for full glam or just like a day today everyday makeup. Do you know what? I actually don't know. I think I'm just going to go with it. So for my skin, I had a few questions from my last videos about what foundations I use. I kind of just mix about 10,000 products to get what I want, just because I can never just put one foundation on my face because I am not normal. So I use the Garnier BB cream every day. I'm pretty much running out of this now. It's like nearly gone, and that is in shade medium. And then I mix it with my all-time favourite foundation. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and I am in shade 5.0. I had this foundation when I had really bad acne, and it just covered everything that I wanted it to cover. And you know, touch wood, my skin isn't half as bad as what it used to be, but I still just love this foundation. It's not too cakey on the skin. Yeah, I just really enjoy it. So I just mix that with my BB cream if I wanted a little bit more coverage, which today I do. Okay, so we have a wet beauty blender. Dab. Do you know, I do that all the time. Literally, whenever I'm at work or anything, I always reference TikToks, and it's so annoying when some of my friends or whoever you're talking to doesn't really watch TikTok and they don't get the reference. So yeah, that's annoying. I've got no fake tan on at the moment. In fact, I've not wore fake tan. I've only fake tanned once this year, which was in March for a night out. I think it's because I went on holiday at the start of the year that I didn't need to tan in winter. And then obviously in lockdown I just didn't really see the point in tanning. I'm normally like a big fan of fake tan, but I don't know, I just can't be bothered lately. Like, who can be bothered for that? I don't know. But I do feel like, you know, my tan is wearing very thin at the moment, so I do feel like in a few weeks, I mean, look at that, like look at my neck compared to my shoulders. Like, why doesn't this part of my body tan ever? So we have to blend. And it is also my birthday in a few weeks. Obviously I'd like to be quite tan for that, so maybe I will fake tan. I do really want to try the Molly May tan. I've heard good things about that. I would like the good weather to come back, so at least I can sunbathe in the garden and have a natural tan. Okay, so now that is all blended, I could probably just sit here blending for the next hour or so. I just love blending my foundation. So I don't really know why, but I just feel like I want more coverage today. Maybe I am going for a full glam, who knows. And recently I picked up the Revolution, what are you? Fast Base Stick Foundation. I've got this one actually to cream contour, just because normally I use the Revolution Conceal and Define to contour with, but I am running very low on this, so I picked this one up. And then while I was there I just picked up a foundation shade as well. Granted, it is very light for my skin. I don't know if you can see that. It's just, I don't know why I picked this shade, but obviously because you can't use testers, I just had to guess, and I was a little bit off, but I think if you use it just under the eyes you'll be fine. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on just to brighten the under eye, just here. And I always need a little bit more coverage on my cheeks anyway, so we're going to go with that, and then maybe just a bit on the forehead and maybe just everywhere else on the face. So I don't know if you're supposed to blend stick foundations with a sponge or a brush, but I'll go with a sponge because that's all I've got right now. Okay, so I'm going to do concealer now. I mix, again, shock. So the two concealers that I mix is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 10. And I mix it with the Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser. And I just think these two together work perfectly for me. So I get the Fit Me Concealer and I just pop a little bit just there. Okay, so that is where I put the Fit Me... Wow, I'm really exposing myself here. Fit Me Concealer, and then I put the Anti-Age just underneath, just because I feel like this one is better for dark circles. I don't know if anyone else does this, but like for like years and years, whenever I've done my makeup I just talk to myself like this anyway, like I try and explain what I'm doing. I don't know if that's because I've always just wanted to do YouTube, but I talk myself through it anyway, so this is definitely not new to me. Okay, so once all the concealer is done and I'm looking even more ghostly than I did before, this is quite scary, oh my god, I'm going to cream contour with the foundation stick. Kind of just put a line down there, and then I do it on this side, and that's all I do for now because I'm scared of it drying and then ending up looking like this. And as well, because it's a foundation, or even if I use the other one which is a concealer, it just gives you that extra coverage. I mean, probably some people are watching this and thinking how much makeup is she putting on, but this is, I guess I'm going for a full glam today, so this is kind of like what I'd wear on like a night out. It's just a shame that I am not going anywhere today. Okay, and then I also, do you know what, I do actually feel like I'm just going to put my hair up because, okay, I probably look a hot mess right now, but we'll sort the hair out afterwards. So the next place that I put the foundation is just on the forehead. So I just kind of draw a few lines on the forehead again. Crazy. I just can't wait for that like natural summer glow that you get when you're on holiday. I just feel like you don't even have to wear foundation, or you don't have to do any of these steps because it all just comes naturally, and I just can't wait for that. To be honest, like, I really want to book a holiday now that like so many people are going on holiday and it seems fine. Up until yesterday when they announced obviously that Spain are going back into like the whole 2-week quarantine thing when you come back, which I just think is crazy because like what about if your flight was on that day, or what if you flew out there on that day, like what would you do? And I'm just scared because obviously like I do have to go back to work and earn money. So that's a little bit terrifying. I'm just doing this on my jaw, by the way. I don't do this all the time. I don't even know why I've done it now. But yeah, so I really want to go on holiday. I've booked the time off work and I just needed to book the holiday and then I would have been there. But I'm just scared. Like, I don't want to miss out on a holiday this year because, you know, it's me and I just have to go on holiday to keep myself sane. I also don't want to like lose out on money, or you know, just not have the best experience possible when you've paid that money. But we shall see. I know next year, I can't wait for next year. Next year's going to be such an exciting year. For final contour I literally just do my nose. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I kind of just follow what I've seen everyone else do. And then that actually looks so weird on the camera. Okay. I actually think there's someone at the door. Oh my god. Let's blend. The postman's at the door. I'm gonna have to go on. I'm gonna look. It's great. So that was very awkward because I look like this. Why do they always do that? Why do the postman always come at the worst times? It's normally when I've just stripped off to go in the shower, or I look like this. So the next thing I do, I just set my under eyes. This is just, I do not know what this is. I've lost the lid for it. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what this is. It's just in a transparent colour. I'm just going to use a beauty blender and I'm just going to set the under eyes so it doesn't crease. I also do my makeup in a really strange order. Like, I don't think this is normal the way that I do my makeup, but hey ho, it works for me. Okay, so once that is done, I then go ahead and set the rest of my face with a big brush. So I am all matte kind of now. So it was really strange, but when I first started to wear makeup I was really oily, and then I went through the whole acne phase and I went on Roaccutane or isotretinoin or Accutane. I think it's called like 10 different things. And then after I went on there, my skin went really dry, and so did my hair, like my skin, everything just went so dry, which obviously is expected because it's one of the side effects. But then even like years after, like I've been off it now probably 3 years, and up until this year like my skin was really dry, and I think it's just only going back to normal now because I do get a little bit oily just in the T-zone throughout the day, which I don't mind a little bit of oil. I feel like it's controllable. People are going to find this really strange. But the next thing I do is I just bake my under eyes. I use the I Heart Revolution banana baking powder. I really like this one. It doesn't, does it smell like bananas? It actually smells like bananas. I've never noticed that before until now. But yeah, I really like this one. I've never actually tried the Laura Mercier baking powder, so I feel like I'd fall in love with that if I did try it. I also bake just under the cheekbone. Again, don't even know if it does anything, but here we are. And then the last place that I'm going to bake a little bit is just around my smile lines because they crease quite easily, and then just in between the eyebrows. I also just go up the sides of my nose just because I feel like it brightens the right area and just makes it look that little bit smaller. Right, so the next thing that I do is actually my eyebrows, kind of half my eyebrows, and I've recently been loving doing soap brows. So I've just got my little block of soap and I'm just going to go and wet it and then brush through my eyebrows. I might zoom you in for this bit actually, that might be a little bit better. So I don't know if you're supposed to do this before your makeup, like your foundation, but I just prefer to do it now, I don't know why. Again, I never really have like a set routine for my makeup. I kind of just pick a brush up and start doing something on my face. I've just got really long eyebrow hairs, like I'm not even joking. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but my natural eyebrow hairs are so long. But I haven't actually ever, apart from once, got my eyebrows done, like threaded, waxed, anything. I got them done for prom and they were a hot mess. That was back in the day when that trend was like, you know, just the string of hair above your eye, and that is literally what my eyebrow was. I had absolutely no eyebrow hair at all. She made them into like a semicircle across my eye, like 2 little rainbows. That was great. I thoroughly enjoyed those. That was all the craze anyway, like to have tiny eyebrows, and now it's literally to have like really bushy, overgrown, not to touch your eyebrows for years and years trend, and I quite like it, so hence the soap brows. So my eyebrows aren't even, like I said, I've never got them done professionally, so they're kind of just in their natural form. So I'm just going to leave them like that for a minute. I know it looks a little bit crazy, we are going to sort them out after. While they just dry down, I am going to be putting some eyeshadow. I don't do a fat lot when it comes to eyeshadow. Sometimes, shall I do something crazy today? No, you know what, I'm just going to go do what I normally do and just go with like a bronzer on the eyebrows. So this is the palette that I use to bronze. It is well and truly loved. It's disgusting. It is the Contour Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I think this is the one in medium to tan. I've probably had this for way longer than I should have. It's probably a little bit gross, but I just absolutely love it. I feel like it's the perfect shade for me. But yeah, I kind of just, the 3 shades that I use on here, I just mix between the 3 for my bronzer and my eyeshadow. So it is my birthday in, I'm going to say 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I actually am finally going to treat myself on my birthday and buy my provisional licence. Woo! Which, you know, has been a long time coming because I am turning 24. So I do need to sort my life out and at least get the licence, even if I'm not going to learn to drive. But I was just thinking the other day, like obviously eventually I do want to live and move to Australia, and if I'm right, I believe that most of the cars in Australia are automatic and not manual, and I think it's really hard to find a manual car. So I just don't know whether to do my test in an automatic or a manual. I know you can do both, and I know that most people will be like, oh, you need to learn manual just because. But say if I do move to Australia and then I end up living there for the rest of my life, let's just say, example, Mom, please don't freak out. Obviously, then I'll be driving an automatic, so there's no point in learning manual. But then the other half of me that's really paranoid and really stressed and really, you know, just overthinks every situation, she's basically saying to me, you know, what if you're in a situation where, you know, you were kidnapped and you needed to get away and you needed to break into a car and then drive away? If you only learn automatic and that's the manual car, you are screwed. And I know like that's, the chances of that happening are, you know, very, very little. But these things run through my head, you know, all the time about everything, every situation. And yeah, that's pretty much what is going to make me learn manual, is just in case I ever get kidnapped and need to escape in a manual car. Oh, seriously, I'm just the weirdest person ever. I would love, you know that film Inside Out? I would actually love to see like what goes on in everyone's little brain, because I just think that's really interesting. That is actually one of my favourite films to watch. I love it. Okay, so that is pretty much all I do on my eyeshadow. It probably doesn't look anything on the camera because of the light. It's literally just a bronzer over the lids. Sometimes I'll darken it up in the outer corners, but today I'm not going to do that. But I am going to put an eyeliner on. I either use the Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Eyeliner in black, or lately I've been liking the Collection Extreme 24-Hour Felt Tip Liner, and that is actually in a dark brown. I also really like this one to do fake freckles just all across the face, but you've got to be very, very light-handed with this, because otherwise it just looks like a felt tip pen is just inked all over your face, which is not a good look. But today I'm going to go for the black one, and I'm not going to show this on camera just because it's just a wing, a black wing, and I pull the weirdest faces, so bear with me. I can never ever ever get my eyeliner to match, but then sometimes I can get it to look okay and then I go one step too far. So I finally learned to just stop trying to fix it and just deal with it if it's, you know, at least a 6 out of 10. So now I'll dust off the fake. I'm looking very matte. So now I'll leave the eyes back and forth like I said before, and I'm going to bronze up the skin because I look very 2D. So I'm going to go back in with this palette, mix 3 colours and whack it on my face. I actually think if I could only wear like one piece of makeup again, it would be bronzer, just because I feel like it just transforms your face, to be completely honest. The next step is something that I've been really loving lately, and that is blush. This one is Broke Shock, as is all my makeup, and it's just the MUA blush matte blush powder in Papaya Whip, which is this pink colour here. And I know it's really weird, but I just kind of smile. I just smile when I do my brush, I don't know why. Okay, so we are back. My camera decided to die, so I had to go away and recharge the battery. So I've ate some food, dried my hair, and we are here. So you've not missed anything. I think the last thing we did was blusher. I've just took it up on my cheekbones. Okay, so the next thing that we do is highlight. I love highlight. The one that I use is the Iconic Illuminator, and this is in the shade Original. I just put this on the tops of my cheekbones and then blend it in with my finger, and then the same on the other one. Whoa, that is a lot. So I'll put some on the, I've literally got Cocoa Pops all around my mouth. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're good. So I just put some on the tip of my nose as well. And the highlight that I like to use on top of that is just the Kiko highlight in 208. I would open this and show you, but it is smashed to pieces, so I'm just going to be very, very careful. Okay, so I put it on the tip of my nose, and then I also put it just up here, and then I just use a fan brush and go over what I've just highlighted. Okay, I think that is enough. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the brows. I generally just fill in my eyebrows with an eyeshadow. This is the palette that I like to use. Again, you know, you can tell the shades that are well and truly loved in this palette. I just go between the two dark shades, and this palette is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So you know how old this is, because obviously they've changed the name of that now. I think it's just KVD, is it? I just use these and a small angle brush to do my eyebrows. I'm not really going to film too much into it, just because, yeah, I don't really do that much to them, to be honest. I know people like do this whole carving out your eyebrow thing, but I can't be dealing with that. I'm not that good at makeup. So now I just put on my mascara. This one is actually from Primark. It is the False Affair mascara, and it just looks a little bit like that in like a chrome packaging. It's actually really, really good. That is just one coat of mascara. Right, okay, so now is when I'll apply lashes. The ones that I've been wearing in my recent videos is just these ones. However, I lost the packaging a few weeks ago, and I cannot for the life of me remember what they are, but they are literally my favourite lashes, so I'm trying to reuse them as much as possible. I doubt I've got much left in these, so I really need to find out what they are, because they're my perfect full lash. But today I am just going to be using the Primark Girls with Attitude eyelashes, which is just like a thinner band, the ones that I actually bought in my Primark haul not long ago. And yeah, I just love these for like a lighter alternative to an eyelash. And then I just use the duo glue. So while the lashes are drying, I'm just going to show you what I'll wear on my lips. This is probably the most common question I get asked on Instagram, is what I'm wearing on my lips. It's 99% the same thing. So the lip liner I use is just the Primark lip liner. I feel like it's in shade Toffee, because I wear the same one all the time. Whenever I go to Primark, I generally pick up another one. Okay, so I just like blend that in with my finger. And then my favourite lipstick to use is just the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in shade London, which is this one. And I literally wear this in every Instagram picture, so this is what I'll always be wearing. Okay, so I'm just going to stick my eyelash down, and that's what that one looks like. What a difference that makes to have a false eyelash on. Okay, so the eyelashes are on. Okay, so the last thing that I do with my makeup is just bronze the nose just a little bit, and then apply some faux freckles. I just go back to what I used for my eyebrows, and I just go to the lightest shade with my angled eyebrow brush, and I kind of just go a bit crazy all over the nose. So different kind of pressures, and I mainly just focus on the nose, but I'll also add some to the cheeks. Okay, so once you've kind of gone a little bit crazy all over the nose with the freckles, I just get my beauty blender and I kind of just Deb. I need to stop. Okay, so then I get the brown eyeliner felt tip pen, and very lightly I just put a few like permanent little dots, and then again I just go over it with the beauty blender. Doesn't matter if they smudge a little bit because it actually looks more natural. And then I just go over it a little bit more with the bronzer, just because that way it looks a little bit more natural. Sun-kissed glow that we're going for. That fake holiday, haven't been on holiday yet this year glow. I need to stop the holiday talk, don't I? So that is the finished look on the makeup. So I'm just going to go fix the hair and then I shall be back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I've just whacked the straighteners through my hair. When it's that clean, I can't actually do anything with it. I don't know if that's the same as everyone else. Like, I can't curl it, I can't put it up. So straight it is when I've got fresh clean hair. So that is pretty much what it looks like in daylight. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I am not claiming to be a makeup artist or anything like that. I just really enjoy watching these kind of videos. If you did like this video, please give it a like and please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.